Substantial failures in my last couple of turnings have me wanting to do something a little bit more basic and go back to my roots of just doing some simple wine glasses. But I thought I'd try to do this broken wood resin casting since I finally have a pressure pot that will hold pressure and I have a little bit of resin left over. Shouldn't be too hard to break a 4x4 post. I mean, I have a truck. And maybe it's easier to break a brand new 10,000 pound strap. At this point, I should have thrown in the towel, but I thought maybe if I weakened it, I'd be able to break it a little bit easier. Well, nothing's going right today, so let's put it on the lathe and turn down the corners, then be able to drill out the center. I also turned down a plug, so it would hopefully break where I wanted it to. Everything else seems to break when I hit it with a hammer, so this should break when I hit it with a really big hammer. Back to the taco truck. If you're keeping score, everything I wanted to break hasn't, and things that I didn't want to break have. I'm able to break small things when I smash them with a hammer. I'll take these ends and glue them into the bottom of my mold so I still have the broken pieces for the base of the glass. I made a funnel in the top part of the glass, since that's all going to be clear anyway, and then proceeded to make a mold. This mold seemed to work just fine using all of my packing tape. So I mixed up a small batch of resin to glue everything into the bottom so I'd have consistency of material. I used some popsicle sticks to stand up the top part of the glass, and this used all of the resin that I had. 3 tries in putting a dipstick in every time it came up dry. The resin wasn't leaking out, it was just a lot more volume than I expected. I mixed up an entire bottle of A and B in multiple steps to make sure that I didn't make too much. Since everything else has gone so smoothly, I thought maybe I should test out this nice little camera that my mother gave to me and make sure that my snowplow was in perfect working order. So not only did I not have enough resin, but what I glued at the bottom didn't stay glued, and everything floated up. I then proceeded to break off screws in the resin while trying to mount my faceplate. This was extremely painful. The resin just cracked and shattered and sheared off into glass-like pieces and fired them directly at my thumb.
This is why you don't see me doing resin casting. Trash can.
I had to complete a project. So I have this really nice piece of red wood. Well, not redwood, but wood that is red. I have no idea the species that I got from the local woodwork store. And I thought maybe I'd put some segmented rings on the top because that looked really nice last time. So let's see how this one's going to turn out and see what I can screw up and break. Awesome. More broken screws. I'm not giving up on this one. If anyone happens to know what this red wood is, please let me know in the comments. I may put this back on the lathe and sand it back down, because using the Odie's oil then friction polish turned a lot of streaks out that I just can't seem to buff out. Thanks again for watching.